Some mornings feel ready, like everything lines up and you can already see what the day holds. But other mornings, maybe this one, you open your eyes and the questions are louder than the answers. You don't know exactly how it's going to work out. You can't see the whole picture yet. That's not something to be ashamed of. That's actually the starting place for trust. Let's begin this beautiful morning together in prayer. Father, I'm here, right here, at the start of this day, and I want to begin it with you. Not rushing past you to get to the rest of my morning, not squeezing you into a spare moment. Here, first, before the noise starts, before the notifications, before the weight of the day gets its hands on me. And the first thing I want to do is say thank you. Thank you for this breath, this one, right now. I don't earn it, I don't produce it. You give it every single morning without fail, and that alone is a miracle I've grown too used to. Forgive me for that. Because the fact that I opened my eyes today is not a small thing. It's everything. Without it, there's no day to plan, no future to worry about, no life to live. You gave me this, and I'm grateful. Thank you for the night that passed. I didn't stay awake to protect myself. I couldn't have. I laid down and let go, and you watched. You kept me. Whatever came against this home, this body, this mind while I slept, it didn't reach me because you were there. I don't always think about that in the morning. I should. Because the fact that I'm here, whole, breathing, is evidence of a God who doesn't sleep, who doesn't get tired, who doesn't take a break from looking after his own. Thank you for a new day, a clean one. Whatever yesterday carried, the mistakes, the tension, the things I said that I can't unsay, the things I didn't do that I should have, they don't get to define today. Your mercies are new this morning. I've heard that my whole life, and somehow I still need to hear it again. New. Not recycled. Not the same mercy with a new label. Actually new. You reset this. I didn't. You did. And today, I don't know what's in it. I've got some plans, some expectations, maybe some fears about how things might go. But I don't hold this day the way you hold it. I see pieces. You see the whole thing. I see where I'm standing. You see where this road leads. And that's not something I can replicate on my own, no matter how much I plan, no matter how careful I am, no matter how hard I try to control what happens next. So before I try to take over, before I start running through my list and working out how I'm going to handle everything, I just want to say thank you. For life. For this day. For the fact that you already know how it ends. Because you're not guessing with me, God. That's the thing I need to remember this morning. You're not watching to see how this plays out. You already know. Your plan for my life wasn't made in response to my choices. It was written before I made any of them. And it hasn't fallen apart. Even the parts that look like detours to me, the things I didn't choose, the things I'd take back, none of it surprised you. None of it threw you off. You are faithful. Not sometimes. Not in the days when I get it right. All the time. Your faithfulness doesn't depend on mine, and that matters more than it used to, because I've had seasons where my faith was small and unsteady and barely holding on, and you were faithful through all of it. You held what I couldn't hold. You're merciful. More merciful than I give you credit for. I come to you this morning not because I've earned my place here, but because your mercy made a way. And it still stands. This morning, it still stands. You're present. Not somewhere far off. Not waiting to be summoned by the right words or the right posture or enough sincerity. You're here. Right here. In this moment. In this room. In this prayer. That's who you are. God with us. Still. Always. Right now. And you have a plan. Not just a general idea. Not just a vague sense of direction. A plan. Specific. Intentional. Good. Even when it doesn't look like it from where I'm standing. Even when the road bends in ways I didn't expect. Your plan is still good. This morning, I'm choosing to trust it. But I have to be honest with you, God. Because what's the point of coming here and pretending? I say I trust you. I've said it 100 times. But if I'm being real this morning, There are places in my life where I haven't been trusting you at all. I've been trusting my own understanding, my own timeline, my own ability to figure things out and make them work. And when things don't move the way I expected, I don't always respond with peace. Sometimes I respond with panic. And I don't want to carry that into today. So forgive me, Father. Forgive me for the worry that crept in and took up space that belonged to worship. I've been so focused on what I can't control that I stopped being grateful for what I can see. I let anxiety set the tone instead of letting you. And I know what that costs. I've lived with the weight of it, and I still went back to it. Forgive me. Forgive me for the moments when fear got louder than faith. When the news, the circumstances, the conversation with someone I love, the thing that's been uncertain for too long, when all of that got bigger than your voice. I didn't mean to let that happen, but I did. I listened to the wrong thing. I chose the wrong anchor. Forgive me for looking at my problems longer than I've looked at your promises. I know what you've said. I've read it. I've heard it preached. I've written it down. And then real life happened and I stared at the wall instead of the word. I'm not proud of that, but you already know it, and I'd rather say it out loud than carry it quietly into another day. Forgive me for taking my own plan too seriously, for gripping it so tightly that there was no room left for yours, for being so attached to a specific outcome, a specific version of how things should go, that I got frustrated when it didn't happen on schedule, as if my schedule was the right one, as if my version of good was better than yours. It wasn't. It isn't, and I'm letting it go. Create in me a clean heart this morning, God. That's what I need. Not just a cleaner attitude, not just a better mindset, but something new on the inside. Something you build, not something I manufacture. Remove the bitterness. If I've been holding on to something, an outcome that didn't happen, a door that didn't open, a person who let me down, take it. I don't want to carry it anymore. Bitterness has never once helped me trust you better. It's only ever made the road harder. Take the pride that tells me I know better. That voice that says my plan was good and I don't understand why it didn't work. Lord, that voice has cost me more than I realize. Quiet it. Replace it with something softer. Something that actually trusts that you see what I can't. Take the anxiety. I know I've handed it back to you before, and then picked it back up again like it was mine. This morning, I'm trying again. The worry about the future, the uncertainty about how things are going to unfold, the fear that something is going to go wrong. I don't want it. Take it. It was never doing anything useful in my hands anyway. It belongs to you. I want a heart that's open. That's the word. Open. Not clenched around my own expectations, not braced for the worst. Open to what you have. Open to a plan I didn't write. Open to mornings like this one, where I don't have everything figured out, and somehow that's okay, because you do. So walk with me today. That's what I'm asking. Not just be present in the background. Walk with me into every room, every conversation, every decision. When I have to make a choice and I'm not sure which way to go, remind me that you're there. Remind me to stop before I act. Remind me to ask. Guide what I say today. There are conversations I'm already a little nervous about. Words that could go wrong. Things I might say out of frustration or fear or defensiveness. I don't want that. Fill my mouth with something better. Give me patience when I'd naturally rush. Give me gentleness when I'd naturally push. Lead my steps. I've made plans, but let every step I take today be one you're guiding. If something on my list isn't supposed to happen, close the door. If there's something I haven't thought of that you want me to do today, open it. I'm not holding so tightly to my agenda anymore that I can't recognize yours. This day is yours. I'm walking through it with you. Father, as I step into this day, I'm asking you to go ahead of me. Not just beside me, ahead of me. Because there are things I'm going to walk into today that I can't see from here. Conversations that could go sideways. Situations that could try to shake me. Moments when the enemy will see an opening and try to use it. And I need you to already be there before I arrive. Cover me. Cover this day with your presence the way only you can. Not because I deserve a protected life, but because you are my shield. You've always been my shield. And this morning, I'm not going to walk out of this prayer and pretend I can handle what's coming on my own. Send your angels. I believe they're real. I believe they're active. And I'm asking you to station them around my home, around my family, around everyone I love. Let no weapon that's been formed against us today find its mark. Let no accident, no sudden danger, no thing that was meant to destroy find a way through, because you are standing in the way. Protect my mind. That's where so much of the battle happens, not out in the world, but inside my own head. The thought that comes from nowhere and lands like a fact. The fear that shows up dressed as logic. The lie that says your plan isn't good, that things are falling apart, that I should panic. Guard the gates of my mind today. Let me recognize the difference between a thought you're giving me and one the enemy planted. And give me the strength to throw out the ones that don't come from you. Protect my peace. I want to end this day the way I'm starting it, trusting you. And I know that's going to be tested. Something will happen today that will try to pull me back into anxiety, back into my own frantic problem solving, back into the version of me that grips too tightly and trusts too little. Don't let that win. Protect the peace you've placed in me this morning. Let it hold. Because you are my protection. Not a feeling, not a method, not a coping strategy. You, the God who parted seas and shut the mouths of lions, and walked on water and rose from the dead. That's who I'm trusting to walk through this Tuesday with me. And when I say it like that, I don't know why I was ever afraid. May your mercy meet me before I even know I need it. May your mercy cover the places I forgot to pray about, the blind spots, the things I didn't think to bring before you this morning, the parts of my day I didn't plan and can't predict. May your mercy move ahead of every mistake I'm going to make today, because I will make some, and already be working something good out of it before I even realize what happened. May your mercy be louder than my regrets. The things I keep going back to, the chapters I wish I could rewrite, may your mercy speak over them this morning and remind me that you already have. May your mercy hold the people I love when I can't reach them, when I can't check on them, can't protect them, can't fix what they're going through. May your mercy be there, doing what I can't. May your mercy turn what was meant to discourage me into something that actually builds my faith. Let nothing be wasted. Not the hard seasons, not the long waits, not the prayers that felt like they hit the ceiling. Every single one of them. May your mercy make them count. May your mercy remind me, every time I start to doubt your plan, that your plan was never dependent on my understanding. You don't need me to see it clearly for it to be working. It's working right now. Your mercy makes sure of that. Now, Lord, bless this day. Bless my work. Whatever I put my hands to today, let it carry the weight of your purpose. Let me not just be productive, but useful to people, useful to your kingdom. And where I feel stuck, where something isn't moving the way it should, show me what you're doing in the waiting. Maybe the pause is part of the plan. Give me the wisdom to know the difference between a door that's closed and a door that's just not open yet. Bless my finances. I trust that you are my provider, not my job, not the economy, not my own hustle, though I'll use every one of those things. But the source is you. Bring provision from directions I didn't expect. Stretch what I have when it doesn't look like enough. And give me wisdom, not just to receive what you give, but to steward it the way you'd want me to. Bless my family, the people in my home, the people I'd drop everything for, the ones I carry in my chest even when they're nowhere near me. Protect them today. Keep them. Let your peace be the atmosphere in our home, not tension, not strife, not the kind of tired that makes everyone sharp with each other. Something better, something only you can build. Bless my relationships, the friendships that matter, the ones that are going through something hard right now, the ones that need honesty and grace at the same time. Help me be someone worth trusting today. Let me encourage more than I criticize. Let me listen more than I talk. Let me be the kind of person whose presence makes others feel less alone. Bless my body. Give me the energy I need for this day, not just to survive it, but to actually show up in it. Where there's pain, bring healing. Where there's exhaustion that sleep hasn't been able to fix, touch that place. I need strength that comes from you, not just from coffee and willpower. Bless my mind, sharpen it. Give me clarity when I have to think clearly, creativity when I need it, and the wisdom to know which ideas are mine and which ones you placed there. And above all, keep it anchored in your truth, anchored in your plan, no matter what today brings. Bless my soul, that deep, quiet part of me that doesn't always have words, just bless it. Let it be still, let it know that it's loved, let it trust, even when the rest of me forgets to. And God, it's not just me this morning. There are people listening to this prayer right now who needed it more than they even realized when they pressed play. People who woke up carrying something heavy. People who didn't sleep well because the worry wouldn't let them. People who are going through something they haven't told anyone about, not even the people closest to them, because they don't know how to explain it, or they're ashamed of it, or they're just so tired of talking about it and still having nothing change. You know who they are, every single one of them. Pray for the one who is burdened, the one whose shoulders are up around their ears because they've been carrying something for too long. Lord, whatever it is, the debt, the diagnosis, the relationship that's breaking apart, the job situation that has no easy answer, let them feel, right now, in this moment, that they are not carrying it alone. You said your burden is light. I'm asking you to make that real for them today. Not as a concept, as an experience. Pray for the one who is grieving. The loss is still fresh, or maybe it isn't fresh at all, and people have moved on, but they haven't. Because grief doesn't follow a schedule, and nobody tells you that. Meet them where they actually are, not where they're supposed to be by now, where they are. Hold them there. Let them know that you haven't looked away from their pain, not even once. Pray for the one who is weary. Not physically tired, soul tired. The kind of tired that rest doesn't fix. They've been fighting and believing and holding on for so long, and they're starting to wonder if any of it is working. If you're listening, if their prayers are making any difference at all, breathe something new into them today. Remind them that what looks like silence isn't absence. You've been working. You haven't stopped. Pray for the one who is waiting for the answer that hasn't come, for the door that hasn't opened, for the thing they've prayed about so many times that they almost feel embarrassed to bring it up again. But they're bringing it up again, right now, in this prayer, because they haven't given up yet. Honor that, Father. Honor the faith that keeps showing up even when it hasn't seen results. Let them know their waiting is not wasted. Your plan is still on time, even when it doesn't feel like it. Pray for the one who is doubting your plan this morning. Maybe something happened recently that made no sense. Something that felt like a step backward, a door closing, a prayer answered in completely the wrong direction. They're struggling to say, your plan is good, and actually mean it. Be patient with them. Be gentle. Show them something today, even something small, that reminds them you haven't lost the plot. You never do. Cover them all, every person listening. Whatever they brought into this prayer, whatever they're walking out into after it, let them go differently than they came. Let something shift. And now, standing in that same trust, I declare that my life is in your hands, not in the hands of circumstance, not at the mercy of what other people decide, not dependent on everything going according to plan. In your hands. And your hands don't drop things. I declare that your plan for me is good. Not just acceptable, not just workable, good. Even the parts I can't explain yet, even the parts that hurt, good. I declare that this day is already covered. Every meeting, every conversation, every moment I'll face between now and tonight, you're already in it. I'm walking into a day you've already prepared. I choose trust over anxiety, because anxiety has never once added a single good thing to my life, and trust has never once led me somewhere you weren't already waiting. I choose peace over control, because the need to control everything is just fear wearing a productive mask, and I'm done letting fear run this. I choose faith over what I can see, because what I can see is partial. What you see is complete. And I'd rather live by the complete picture than the partial one. I refuse to let today's uncertainties convince me that your plan has failed. It hasn't. It won't. I refuse to let the enemy use my unanswered questions as a weapon against my faith. The questions don't cancel the promises. They never have. I refuse to let fear have the first word, the last word, or any word in between. Because you are God, and that settles it. So, Father, all the glory belongs to you. Not to my plans, not to my effort, not to how well I managed today. To you. You are worthy of trust, not because things always go the way I hope, but because you are good and you are faithful and your ways are higher than mine. And that's not a cliche. That's the most solid thing I've ever stood on. Thank you for this morning. Thank you for this prayer. Thank you for a plan I don't have to fully understand in order to fully trust. Into your hands I give this day. In Jesus' name, amen. If you made it to the end of that prayer, I want you to know something. That wasn't an accident. You didn't find this video by chance. You needed this today, and God made sure it was here. Whatever you're trusting Him with right now, the thing you barely have words for, the situation that's been keeping you up at night, the plan that looks nothing like what you expected, He's got it. Not loosely, completely. His plan for your life is still good, still moving, still on time. Carry that with you today. When the noise starts and the pressure builds, and it gets hard to remember what you prayed this morning, come back to it. He's got it. If this prayer meant something to you, share it. Someone in your life needs to hear this today too, and you might be the reason they do. And if you want more mornings like this one, start here. Subscribe to this channel, hit that notification bell, and we'll be right here every single morning, ready to pray with you. Leave your prayer request in the comments below. We read them. We pray over them. You are not alone. See you tomorrow morning.